This is the AI News Flash for August 9th, 9 p.m. UTC. First up, Anthropic will make Auto Mode the default setting in its coding tool, Claude Code, starting August 14th. Auto Mode lets the model proceed without asking for human approval at every step. It stops only for actions judged irreversible, destructive, or aimed outside the user's environment. It applies to the Pro, Max, and Team plans, and the feature first appeared as a test version in March of this year. The company also released results from a study of 1,053 paid users. Auto Mode caught 89% of harmful actions, against 13.6% under manual step-by-step review. The reason is blunt: users approve 97% of the permission prompts they see. Anthropic is adding prompt injection screening, plus customizable hard deny rules so users can block data exfiltration outright. Boris Cherny, who heads Claude Code, said the team has used Auto Mode exclusively for many months and that he could not imagine going back to permission prompts. Second, Berkshire Hathaway bought $10 billion of Alphabet stock at a price below what public investors paid. Alphabet was raising $84.75 billion for its artificial intelligence build-out, and Berkshire took part in the private placement alongside it. It paid $351.81 per Class A share and $348.20 per Class C share, roughly $3 under the public offering price. Across 28.6 million shares, that is about $100 million. The placement closed on June 4th. Total stock purchases in the second quarter of 2026 came to about $23.5 billion, ending 14 straight quarters of net selling that began in the fourth quarter of 2022. Alphabet now sits among Berkshire's 5 largest holdings. As AI infrastructure financing moves beyond bonds into large equity raises, one of the buyers turns out to be the most famous name in traditional value investing. Third, USA Today Company, the largest newspaper publisher in the United States, is partnering with Palantir to analyze and monetize reader data. USA Today Company is the business formerly known as Gannett, and the deal was disclosed to investors on August 6th. On Palantir's AI platform, the publisher plans to connect audience behavior, content engagement, and its own first-party data, then serve articles, ads, commerce offers, and subscription pitches in real time. Chairman and Chief Executive Mike Reed told investors that when those signals are connected, they become actionable intelligence, letting the company engage users more effectively and monetize those relationships faster and at much greater value. The company expects higher average revenue per user across subscriptions, advertising, and commerce. With search referrals thinning, a news organization is putting individual reader behavior onto a platform best known for defense and intelligence analytics. Some of its local papers have already raised concerns about how that reader data will be handled. Fourth, automotive security firm VicOne ran a competition at DEF CON 34 testing how cyber attacks change the behavior of AI-driven robots. The event, called the Physical AI Safety Stress Test, built digital twins of real machines inside a physics-based robotics simulator and let teams attack them in a capture-the-flag format. The targets were the Ricci Mini Light desktop robot and the Lakiwi mobile manipulator. There were 6 mission categories: prompt injection aimed at robot reasoning, poisoned AI policy models that alter task behavior, adversarial visual inputs against embodied perception, cloud and API weaknesses, robotics communication protocol flaws in ROS2 and DDS, and embedded firmware trust chain weaknesses. Entry was capped at 80 teams, and the event ran August 6th through 9th in Las Vegas. Chief Executive Max Cheng said robot safety cannot stop at mechanical reliability, and that once physical AI systems begin to perceive, reason, and act in the real world, cybersecurity becomes part of the safety case itself. Fifth, SoftBank Group put 969 billion yen into U.S. power generation and data center assets in a single quarter. The figure covers the first quarter of fiscal 2026, the 3 months to June 30th. 637.8 billion yen of that was advance payments, and property, plant and equipment rose by 725.9 billion yen from the end of March. The main vehicle is SB Energy Global, its subsidiary developing solar plants and data centers in the United States. Net sales for the quarter were 2.02 trillion yen, up 10.9% year-on-year, with investment gains of 1.86 trillion yen, Net income attributable to owners fell 17.7% to 347.3 billion yen after a 453.4 billion yen derivative loss on warrants pushed derivative liabilities to 1.05 trillion yen. What stands out this quarter is not the markup on a portfolio. It is capital moving into heavy assets, power plants, land, and buildings. That's all for this AI News Flash.